Hello, welcome back for some more Ding deck concept video. Today is all about Golgari using some of the new Bloom cards. Let's get right into it and see what we got. The current meta is just very heavy on creatures. So this deck actually has lots of ways with handling them. If you're not prepared for them, some of these mice deck and lizards decks, they'll just roll you right over. And of course, you always have the favorite of mono red. So that being said, let's start off with Cut Down. One Gassing Cost instant, destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. Probably one of the best pound for pound creature removal cards going for black because it's just so cheap and it can remove some really good creatures because, well, it's just fast. Uh, Probably my favorite one drop for black. Actually, I'm using several of my favorite one drops for black. Again, this is about getting a board presence quick, setting yourself up so that your opponent's not so quick to attack. And in the case of the Evolved Sleeper, it also can use its abilities to get bigger and even draw cards. So it's a 1 casting cost 1/1. Its first ability, if you pump a black into it, it becomes a 2/2 human cleric. If you pump another black and another one into it after that, it becomes Death Touch, and it becomes a 3/3 Phyrexian Human Cleric. And then for every 2 black and 1 other after that, it gets a +1/+1 counter, and you draw a card and lose a life. So this is one of those cards that if people sit on it and don't do anything with, it'll get big and big and big, and even to the point where cards like Cut Down and whatnot aren't going to help you much because it'll just be out of the range. With the amount of uh, weenies rolling around, now this is probably one of the softest of the 3 one drops that I've picked. So if you want to replace this with something else, I would. But I really uh, noticed a lot of flyers in the meta right now, especially for mono red. This allows you to pick them off using your -1/-1. Let's break it down first. So gnawing vermin, 1 black for 1/1. When it enters, mill 2 cards from any player. I always choose the opponent. And then when it dies, a dark creature you don't control gets -1/-1. That's where, if they have a 1 defense creature, or in the case, let's say they attack with a 2 defense creature or block with a 2 defense creature, the vermin can use its secondary ability when it dies to pick them off. Uh, so if someone drops those bats with the 1 defense, they're very likely they don't want to attack with a ground pounder because the vermin will block it and then use its ability to knock the bat out. Greedy Freebooter. So we have a card in here that takes advantage of sacrificing things. The freebooter, when sacrificed, or well, when it goes to the graveyard, creates a treasure token and also allows you to scry. So there's a lot of times we're just having this out on the first turn. People won't want to kill it because they don't want to let you have the mana early, and they don't want you to look at the future, as it were. So it's a good deterrent. Um, Again, any one of these 3 one drops, if you wanted to manipulate them a bit, play with your style a little bit. There's lots of flexibility, but all 3 of them are useful in their own way. Right now, if I'm playing green, I can hardly find a reason to not use the Gold Vein Hydra. 1 green and X, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, comes in with X/1/1 plus counters on it. When it dies, create treasure tokens equal to its power. It's just such a great card. The Vigilance and Haste and Trample allows it just to hit the board running. Even if they chump block it, it's still going to get through, provided it's big enough. If they kill it, it's going to give you a bunch of treasure tokens, which provides you the ability to go for your end game cards real early. I mean, I've almost every deck now I've made with green lately, it's had this in here. Its ability for X gives it so much flexibility. You can just cast it on turn 2 or cast it on turn 8. There's a one of the Bloom cards we use can make this card right bananas. So it is one of those cards you just have to keep it in here. Bitter Triumph, your staple black removal, 1 black, 1 other. When you cast it, discard a card or pay 3 life. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Instant. I mean, that pretty much says it all. It's an instant card, creature removal or planeswalker removal. Very valuable. This card when it gets going, can just turn your creatures into just insanity. I think one of my games alone, I killed somebody with just using a gnawing vermin. It just kept making it bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think by the end it was like an 11/11. Uh, it's it allows you to. So all right, let's break it down. I'm already going off on a trail here. So Innkeeper's Talent, one black, one other enchantment. When it comes into play, it doesn't do anything, but at the beginning of your combat, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's great. So turn 1, you can drop any one of these. Turn 2, drop this, and you can start making them bigger right away. You pay 1 green into it, and then permanents you control with counters on them have ward 1. So as soon as you put a token on it, they now have ward 1 on it. And in the case of the Hydra, since it already comes in with tokens, it automatically will get the benefit. A turn 2 Hydra with a turn 3 this, the Hydra's, already starting to be dangerous to be killed because it's going to give you so many treasure tokens. Its third ability, though, 1 green, 3 other. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. So it's not just the +1/+1 counters that it puts in there. It's any counters. Now that's not such a big deal if you already got first strike or vigilance counters. Who cares about 2 vigilance counters? But for the card we're going to be discussing later, the Viper, that secondary ability, it can make it real powerful when it comes into play, and it also doubles whatever you do for the Hydra. So if you, I think, I don't know if I got it recorded or not, but I cast a Hydra for 5. Well, this made it 10. And then it also put a +1/+1 on, so it was an 11/11 for 6 mana. Haste, trample, vigilance. I won that match. Mosswood Dread Knight. 1 green, 1 other for a 3/2 trample. When it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. It also has the sorcery adventurer side, which is Dread Whispers. 1 black, 1 other. When you draw a card, or you draw a card and lose 1 life. So it helps you draw some cards, which always goes good with Sheoldred. In itself, it's still a 1 green, 1 other for a 3/2 trample. So if you're dropping talents on it, it makes it bigger. Trample is always fun. It makes it more difficult for your opponent to just chump block things. And then if you want, you can just use it to draw cards if you're stalled a bit. It's a good card. Glissa. Sunslayer. Sorry, I'm so used to calling it Glissa. 1 green, 1 black, 1 other for a 3/3 first strike death touch. This thing is Creature Bane. If they don't have a spell to directly address it and kill it, there's not a creature in the game other than another Glissa. There is another first strike death touch out there. I think it's a forecasting cost legendary also, but I don't see it. Glissa is just gross. She'll block things all day long, and because it has first strike death touch, nothing ever happens to her. And then to the benefit, when she attacks and deals combat damage to a player, you can choose one of 3 different options. Draw a card and lose 1 life, destroy target enchantment, or remove 3 counters from target permanent. All of them are good options. In the case of some people, when they build up lots of tokens, she can just remove the token counters from it. Or if they got an enchantment, it'll just kill the enchantment. With all the creature card removal we have, sometimes people will leave a chump blocker back to stop Glissa. Well, if you kill that chump blocker and then attack with her, she's going to create more havoc. And with her ability to draw cards, of course, the black staple Sheoldred will love to see you draw cards. 2 black, 2 other for a 4/5 death touch. When you draw a card, you gain 2 life. When an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. This has death touch. This has death touch. This can get death touch. Touchy death things are nice. Drawing cards is nice. So I'll always go with the Sheoldred. It is a staple that's still going to be around for like another 27 years. It feels like it's never going to leave the meta. And I can't even imagine a black deck without it, really, unless you're away from a theme of some sort. But for 4 mana, Sheoldred's the man or the woman. So another Bloomburrow card that I've been playing with, and it's a really interesting card. So 1 black, 5 other for Rotten Mouth Viper, creature elemental snake, 6/6. As an additional cost to the spell, you may sacrifice any number of non-land permanents. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each permanent sacrificed this way. When it enters or attack, put a blight counter on it. For each blight counter on it, each opponent loses 4 life unless that counter sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. So, when it comes into play, has a blight power counter, blight counter on it, and that means right away your opponent's going to have to either get rid of a non-land permanent, throw a card out of his hand or her hand, or take 4 damage. That's just for casting it. If you happen to have your talent out there with its level 3 ability, it doubles the counters on it, so it comes in with 2 blight counters right away. And when it attacks, it doubles those. It is just disgusting. Now, this is one of the reasons why I went with things that left stuff behind. So the Hydra leaves mana behind. The Freebooter leaves mana behind. You want things so that you can sacrifice them, making this cheaper. And getting this thing out fast can mean a lot of problems for your opponent because it's a 6/6. It's a big body to deal with. You can get it out real quick, and even if you don't, 6/6 for 6, not terrible. Not the best, not terrible though. And in late game, it always puts your opponent to the choice, and usually, they don't have any choice, they just die. Virtue of Persistence, a card now with the way the game has been sped up so much. The Lockwaith Scorn side of it is so valuable for the life gain. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. You gain 2 life for 1 black and 1 other. The enchantment side is good too. Again, because of the Hydra and the Freebooter, you can get a little bit extra mana and get to that 7 threshold to cast it quick. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, when you cast the Virtue of Persistence enchantment, put target creature card from any graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That goes to the Viper. The Viper is great. And if they find a way to kill it, you cast this, it comes back, it just starts creating more havoc. Great card, very useful in the meta. As you can see, I have 9 ways to handle a creature. The meta is that disgusting right now. It's just weenie creatures all over the place, and if you're not looking at ways to get them early before they start getting too big, they're going to get out of control. So, stay on top of them. Don't let them get out of control, and you can keep this game in the win side column for yourself. The lands, basics. The basics, the minimums: 9 swamp, 3 forest, blooming marsh. So one of the few duels that doesn't come to play tapped as long as you get it out early enough. Land of War Waste, again, duel that does cause you pain, but at least it doesn't come into play tapped. And then the Underground Mortuary, because again, you don't want to get mana screwed with any of these things. In the case of, say, your Innkeeper talent, you want to have that green to cast into it. You want to have your 2 black to cast into it. The Sleeper just chews up black mana to get its abilities going. So I went with a lot of options to make sure that I wasn't going to get mana screwed. And then it also has the benefit of Survey 1, which out of all of the abilities that are out there, there's gain a life ability, there's the ping your opponent ability, and then your survey ability. I went with the survey ability because I want to be able to go through my cards fast. And it's not necessarily a bad thing to throw a creature in the deck or in the graveyard if you have your Virtue of Persistence out there. So this then gives me another way to have multiple options for land without hurting myself. So there you go, guys. I went a little far with this one. I think I got like 9 or 10 wins for the video. I just kept getting wins, and I just didn't realize how far in I was until I got to the end, and I was like, that's enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you see. If you do, give it a like. That gets the old algorithm showing more people the video, which gets me more views and hopefully more subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, why not join in, guys? Get the subscribe going so you can catch the videos when they come out. Again, I'm looking to get to my 200 subscriber threshold. I think I'm about 35 away, which, I'm happy. Things are going good. People seem to like what I'm making. And drop me a comment if you have any ideas. I think I'm going to go off and do a different direction now for the next videos. Maybe a lizard deck or a mouse deck along the way. I've seen a few of them that are quite powerful if I have the wild guards. it's getting down there. I got no mythics as usual, so thanks a lot for checking the video out, guys. I appreciate your support. It's always nice to feel that people like what I'm doing, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. See you on the next one. Later. Standard rank best of 1. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Time for some more Magic Arena. A 2 and a 3 and a 6. Whatever. Going second. Lots of ouch. Do not like. But not mono red, so we might live. Only one way to find out. Flow bar. Don't cast anything this turn. That's casting something, flow bar. That's against the rules. You've heard the people. Well, let's get us out. Our creature attack deterrent. What you got, flow bar? Oh, my dread, my knight. Oh, noes. Yeah, well, I guess it's better than you dropping land, right? Let's try it. Glissa, you're next. I don't mind that. It does nothing against me. My Glissa laughs in your general direction. Do you try the Hydra already? So I could set us up for the Viper next turn. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Not 4, 3. Engage. Gave that away. Well, I'll take it. Up comes the Viper next turn. Hacha, hacha. Though he's mana screwed, so you know. Hard to do a victory lap with that in your back pocket. Hello, you big piece of beef. Oof. Got rid of that. I gotta be careful. I could also die very soon here if I keep this up. I was hoping you would do that because your beast color is about to lose his counters. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want him around. Sleeper out, one more defender, just in case you get fancy sauce on me. Meanwhile, you got a... Well, yeah, you weren't getting land anyway, Flowbar. So that's one win. That wasn't really all that ensuring, was it? Alright, let's just skip off to the next match. See you guys in a few seconds. Hello everyone, more Magic Arena Standard Rank Best of 1. I get to go first, 3 different kinds of lands, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 2 or a 7. It all looks good to me. Let's get my sleeper up there. We'll lay the tap land down next turn, provided they don't drop a threat already. No, tap land from them, that's good. Blue-white though, that's bad. Nobody likes to see the blue-white monster. We'll keep you. Vermin is good for milling and defense. 92? Oh no. Well, it is what it is. black, blue, white, man, oh man. 92. When you just can't decide what to cut your deck down, you just leave it all in there. Probably running 40, 50 lands. Who knows? Lots of creature kill, apparently. Run with 2 of these. I would like to have had 3, but we didn't draw one. He has 92 cards. He's got 3 lands. Oh, magic gods. Thou art painful to me. Let's see what you got over there. Or are you countering it? It's just got all the answers. Well, let's take a couple cards away from you. Silex. I get the feeling it's just one big anti-creature deck. These are the feelings I'm getting. Well, the Hydra's going to go because I'd like to get the mana, thank you. Surge Engine! Well, let's get this before it gets out of control. And devastate you with my 1. Mr. Deck of 86 now. Sending twice my deck. And he's got 6 land. But that's just incroyable. Do I keep this or do you counter that too? New. Wearing him down. Owari. You're sure getting a lot of land. Can't even take that seriously with a 90 card deck. But a win's a win. Put her in the bank, folks. See you in the next match. See ya. Back for more. Magic Arena, standard rank, best of 1. Thanks for joining us, everyone. 3 blooming marsh right away. Well, we like the variety, like the going first, like everything about this. How can we snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory? Oh, my peasant. Cynicism's coming through. Oh, Orzhov, eh? Orzhov. Well, let's give another pick to the bat for Vermin and go. Blommin, what do you got for me now? 2 mana Orzhov, anything could die. Is that a cut down I sense? That's a cut down I sense. In the middle of so much happiness. Well, then let's do it again. Only this time, let's hit you for 3. Zoom. Alright, Blommin. At least it's not a 90 card deck. You sure are taking your time, though. And we are going to try and help you with that. Zoom goes the magic rocket. Board clear, I guess? Maybe? No, he doesn't got 2 white. I don't know what you got, man. You got me stumped is what you got. So let's see if I can stomp you a good one. Yeah, that's fine. Doing 3 tokens, please. Are you gonna drop that stupid bird? No. He's just gonna be rid of that Hydra too. Well, look at us go with all the mana in the world. Huh. Interesting. Well, he's just gonna rat-a-tat-tat it again. No, I can do both. I want to get the Dread Knight out there too, right? I mean, they have lots of options. Orzhov just loves to kill creatures. 4 or a card or your thinning blade, tithing blade, please. He'll probably choose the card in his hand. Deep in thought, though. 5 cards, 4 cards. Let's go for some more cards. And just to make sure we get our message crossed. If you want to kill my Viper, you're going to have to do a good job. +1 to targeting him now. Alright, Blommen. Yeah, that Viper is going to probably tear you a new one. You're going to have to kill it this turn. My Dread Knight could still hit you for 5, theoretically. There we go. You got him. Good punch. Orzhov sure likes to kill things. I'm peeling those away, eh? Say thank you, Vermin. Thank you, Sai. Do you say true? Is that like the 3rd one of those he's got? My gosh. Well, I do like the look of that. So let's go that way. Because now you have your 2 cards. Or take 8 damage. I recommend taking the 8 damage. But I wouldn't have to be biased or anything. Do it. And worse, you gotta kill it this turn. Because it will certainly finish you next. Yeah, right. Not gonna need those anymore. Cut down, gone away. Do you got your 4th Legion of Ashes? Oh no, just that. That's a good card too, though. Guess we'll just keep rolling along, won't we? Nobody likes to see Calissa. Nobody likes to see Calissa. Let's give you plenty of options too. Thanks. I guess we don't have to worry about our options. How about we just go on to the next match? See you in a few seconds, everyone. Welcome back for some more Magic Arena. Standard rank best of 1. I like going first. I like a cheap creature. I don't like the big gap. But what are you gonna do? It's not a terrible hand. I do have the ability to get to my Shieldred fairly quickly. I like peeling a couple cards off right away and seeing what we're up against. Oh, red. Mouse deck looks like. Yay! Attack me. promise you I'll block. Because I gotta kill you before you get incredibly giganticisms. Now turn 3, that's a good time. Though it'll draw more fire, I suspect, than anything. But then I can draw right into the turn 4. No more bigger. Thank you. The untapped mana is probably what's scaring him, right? The untapped mana. When black has mana untapped, everybody's afraid of what the black's gonna do. What would the instant creature kill and all of that? Yeah, you'll have to kill it on your turn. Your 1 mana this turn isn't on my turn is not gonna cut it. Oh, who knew? Oh wait, I did. Raise his hand. That's me. I knew this. I knew this. Well, if he had that monstrous rage, that would have been when you would want to play it. Alright, Sheila Dread's coming out. Now what, Denali? You're not killing that with 1 mana. I'm probably not going to block you. That'd be quite foolish for a card that can give me mana, give me life. So, Monastery Swiftspear? Meet my face. The big old punchy punch that you're gonna do. And then I, in turn, I'm going to kill you. Make you a past tense. He attacks and then just screams. Yeah, nothing to attack. Well, that's interesting, right? That's a good sign. Yep. Let me have the let me have it. Thank you. So first turn, do the Swift Spear. Do that on the Swift Spear. It will try and save it, maybe, or not. And I'm just going to punch them in the face. 21 life against the red deck's pretty good. He's far from solving that Crimson Pulse. He has to have no cards in his hand and a big crater in his life. Some decks just make it easy. Sometimes they don't get the dump in their hand by turn 2 play. Alright everyone, let's wrap this up, go to the next match. See you in a few seconds. Standard rank best of 1. Thanks for joining us everyone. More Magic Arena. Oscar make. And I have 3 4s and 6s. That is not a good start to any deck. I hate to say it, but I think the Shield Dread might have to go. And going second's bad enough. Get the freebooter out there right away. Make him concerned about blocking or attacking. Make me toss away a card. Well, it's gonna... oh, non-land even better. Because then I have to throw away the other one too. Will we go creature kill cards? We're gonna have to. Yeah, I didn't want to. What we got coming? Shh. Right? Just breaking my heart here. We got a card denial deck, or do we? Hand denial. Bring back Mind Twist. I'll show you guys hand it on. Just had to kill it. Couldn't let it go. That's fine. Gets me a Gliss out there and makes you use another card. Another creature kill card. Creature kill and hand denial. Fun deck. Man, this talent's gonna kick in here soon. No, my next Glissa. Do it again. Come on, HM. Easy choice. Suddenly he realizes he doesn't know what's over there. Well, we're just gonna have to give myself some more options, right? You and you. I don't care if you kill a Hydra. It just gives me more mana. Nobody wants the Sunslayer to hit them, because that lets me draw cards. And kill enchantments. Hint, hint. Get away from here. And the freebooter is just going to be a, hey, I'm just going to sit back here and not do anything, but be a chump block. A deterrent for your attack, if you will. Hoska make. What's your next move? I win second. I'm the one you've already taken 2 cards out of my hand. Why are you hesitating? You even know what I have. Do not mind that.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows.
You
like
know I'm
me.
going to attack you. Freebooter. Gone.
Off you go.
No. Decline. You got nothing. I suppose you can cast your own freebooter, right? These things happen. I would have went for the freebooter, man. You better got a card and a token out of it. Stop giving me land. I don't want it. I don't want it. You that way. You that way. Sleeper, lock. Interesting move. Didn't see it coming. You want your sleeper to get
wanted.
pumped? Is that why you took it over the freebooter? I would have taken a freebooter just for the chump block and a future card. Unless you have something in your hand, I suppose. That's assuming you had nothing in your hand, such as I. Take a card in my hand now, they're a tough guy. Get you screwed.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
All the Hydra's gotta go.
Sacrifices must be.
More mana for thee, or thou. Myself. I'm gonna punch you right in the head, Liliana. Give you such a pinch. Huska make. Making the Huska. Tap to have a useless card. What does he have? What do I have here that he could actually cast? He could cast his own Glissa. Wouldn't that be a pile of fun? I don't care if the Veil comes after me, so no, Glissa to his face. Glissa, you fast, man. I can make Lily throw a card away on me. I'm fine with that. Alright, that works too. End turn. Let's throw that Marsh away. Marsha!
Don't overthink things.
Away you go. Mr. Land that comes in tapped. Oh, Sheila Dread. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna come in because you got a block. Now we'll hold on to the land since he might make me throw away a card. He's got a defender, so he just knows Glissa is bad news. He went for the sack of creature.
Me, nothing more.
Oh, I'm going to sack the Apocalypse, oddly enough. Because Glissa is just that gross. Hey, I'm free hit. Come on over. I have no defenses. Ooh, scary. You must be bored if you're going to use that demolition field. Yeah, sure. Let's bring myself a nice forest. Nice pretty forest. Even worse for you. We're just going to pay the 3 life. You should have attacked me when you could have. Yeah, why not? You killed one and now it's back. Scary. Yeah, that's a G. Boom. Warm down, Glissa locked. Alright, let's go on to the next match. See you guys in a bit. Magic Arena, standard rank, best of 1. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Nice little quick start. If only we were going first. Let's get our vermin out there. We're up against a food token deck, eh? Oh, there, peeled off a couple lands. Probably helped you. Could you just plowing out the cards? Well, let's make my vermin bigger then. Who doesn't like a nice big vermin? Got enough land now, though. Cheese it on the land, please. Let's go this way since we don't need that. I said cheese it on the land. Ixnay on the land say, please, eh? Punching you for 3. Just gonna start loading me down, aren't you? Can buy Sadistic Pilgrim. That's a sorcery. You can't do anything. And let's hit you for a 5/5 vermin. That vermin's getting big. Gotta be a consideration of pain now, right? Oh. Since I'm collecting land. Hey, I'm going to ramp right up to that Virtual Persistence, just like that. And I'll be taking your creature and making it mine. This ability in the end is quite gross. Especially when you get the permanents out there to sack all the time. Its first ability leads into its second one, right? You're sacking 3 permanents and then you're milling 6 cards. Takes a little bit to get set up, but once it gets going, sheesh. Well, yeah, I needed that land. Things are getting tricky there. Biggest rat ever. All right. That's all right. I'll kill him too. I'll kill him until he dies from it. And then I guess it's just straight up death by vermin. What an odd way to end things. You might as well crater, bud. Or you just want to see a big rat roll over you. Well. I'd like to say anticlimactic, because I didn't really hit a peak, did it? I just caught something, they couldn't kill it, and, well, my enchantment took right over. Catch you guys in the next match. Hopefully it's just as easy as that. Later. Hello, and welcome back to some more Magic Arena. Standard rank best of 1. I'm going first. And it doesn't seem to be a terrible start. So, 3 whole mana. Look at us being spoiled. Oh, wow. Do I try that? Well, let's just run right in. Ask for the cut down. Good pointing. Well, what am I gonna do? See? Good to see that card go there now. Do I try for the Glissa? Would he have it again? Would he have it? Hey, David. You have a Lily. That's pretty good too.
Something suspicious is going on.
Lily
And
about to
for
be
once,
punched
it's
in the
not
face,
my
Lily? Yeah, that Lily.
Ah, one of your friends has to leave.
And he did. So now we're meet my knuckles.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
What do you got for me now, David? You creature kill specialist. There you go. Berades. Eat a land. I'll sack one with you. Zippity doo, and I go. And back with the freebooter. Everybody's favorite. Oh, Sheila Dread, do you have the legs? Can you stay alive? Right now I want the freebooter to die just so I can see what my next card is. Locked down. There goes 2 of my 3 cards. And there goes my land. Oh no. Feel free to eat an enchantment. I don't care. Good play though. Could use another creature just so I can avoid the incoming Sheila Dread's Edict. That's what I wanted, but yet not. I need one more land. I'm not going to sacrifice my Sheila Dread. That thing's got work to do. There you go. Sacrifice the Sheila Dread to get the Cottonmouth out there. I don't think it was going to be a good play anyway. Feel free to sack whatever you want. You're drawing cards to your own demise. You have to block. Just like I had to play this because I don't want to lose another card. Draw some more cards, please. A temporary lockdown wouldn't even be that good if it dies. You have 3 Mirexes, eh? Sacrifice to draw a card, whatever you want. He's got enough to block everything now. So we're just gonna sit here. That vermin's not gonna help me much. Because we're gonna just watch you slowly pick yourself to death. Draw an extra card, David. Yeah, I'm waiting you out. No point in losing that creature when it's going to do so much good just sitting here on my side. Alright, let's jump into the next match. See you guys in a bit. Standard rank best of 1, Magic Arena. I have 2 lands. I feel like this is an adequate enough start. Now it's a big blob. It's like the screen sneezed and out came that thing. What's our next card? Yeah, we'll take that. If he dies, it'll give me a couple mana. And I'll take that too. All right. Let's find those counter spells. Sit BMTG. You disappoint me. I think cut down can be gone.
To regret drop it.
Oh, I think so. Let's go with, let's see, right? Lily's just over there looking me up and down. Oh, Lily, you're scary. Bye, Shield Dread. Goodbye, Glissa. I am so screwed. Oh, there we go. Now you have to just use your Lily this time. Or shoot it. Well, you know, I have to get rid of one of the 2 same cards that I've got. Good trade, that for a land. And the Sheila are dead. So are you, Airtie. So are you. Alright, Lily. Now you can kill it. Oh, you must have a card in your hand to kill it, do you? Ooh, board clear. You really sitting on that much creature kill? There. Look at us feeling nice and comfy like a nice blanket. You throw a card away. No, you.
You won't be outsmarting me.
You could attack Sheila Dread, that'd be swell. Well, you're gonna have to block him anyway. Unless you choose to let him in. Oh my god, it's all just coming out. I'd like to draw the card, but I want to get the Virtue Persistence out. We need to get cards. Cards! I'm about to be hit so hard. Very hard. We're gonna go for a Glissa.
Don't overthink things.
Oh, Lily's gonna just smack my bottoms. What is Lily's gonna do? Let's see, that's 13, eh? That's death. I have to block something. That makes me sad. I have no way to kill Lily unless I draw a card. I wonder if when he comes into play, do I get the ability? Well, I do! You, Lily, get the frig away from me.
Whatever. Luck favors the
So
foolish after
mean.
all.
Here, let me just help you with that. Just hanging on, eh? Hope he doesn't drop another Sheila Dread. You can kill that and attack with the creature. It could be dead. Tap to be sad. Well, I'm not going to cast it again now, am I? Thankfully, you're not trample bait. Have to block you. Don't want any of those. I want my Glissa, please. And I want you, please. That's actually just deny cards. Yeah, let me cast the Dread. Oh, I did. No. I don't want that. I want something that gives me life, please. Loads and loads of life. Don't want any of those. Let's go with the Viper. You're so rude. And I have to sit back here and take that? Yes, yes I do. Because you've got the advantage. Big time. Tidebinder biding its time. Yep. Let's hold on to that card for a bit now. Since he is playing with flash cards, I have to be careful. Where are you? Come on back, Viper. Throw a card away or take 4 damage. Things are looking healthier. And he has board clear, so we're going to just wait. No less board clear with extinction level event inside it to remove exile. Hi Lily, I don't care about you.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Sack a critter. Consider it sacked. Cause that Viper coming over is going to be so much worse for you. Shouldn't keep drawing him, I guess. But I don't want Lily to be doing things to me.
This isn't how
Unnatural
this is supposed
things.
to go.
That Viper is probably game over, I would think. Should have attacked or blocked with or attacked with both. I guess I'm paranoid. I don't want to leave myself open to another air tie. Well, he was at 24 and I was at 1. Virtual persistence got me the game. Yeah, it was a good game. Very close. Ooh wee. I don't know where we are at wins right now, but I know I have at least one more in me, so I'll see you guys in the next match. Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Magic Arena Standard Rank Best of 1. Not going first, bad. No creatures quickly, bad. Mana good. Oh, look at this, red. I'm so shocked. So what we're saying is we better get ready to cut something down right away. Drop your creature. No, he chooses not to. I'm fine. I choose not to either. A little Swift Spear. You an instant? No. Should have put 2 of the cut downs. Yeah, you're just gonna go. We're gonna discard a card and even. No damage allowed, please. Yeah, we're just gonna hang. We are very afraid of all the creatures that they can drop. We need to keep our mana available so that things like these things aren't gonna just rumble all over. We just can't pull mana. It's saying something when a mono red deck with like 20 lands is drawing us equal for land. We didn't have those cut downs in our hand. I don't think we're going anywhere. Do you not have any? Alright, fine. We'll play 1 creature. I'll let you try and shoot it all up. Show off is what we don't like. And take the piece of pain. If you're gonna shoot him, this is when you do it. And he didn't. I'm surprised. We're still hanging here though. Are we afraid of him? Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I can survive that. And this is what I mean. I want him to use it on that in my face. So 1 life to draw 2 cards, and I get to draw a card. And he wasted his turn. Looking better and better. Next turn we'll drop the Innkeeper's Talent. We just gotta wait them out. It looks like they didn't get a whole lot of creatures, which I bet you these decks, because they rely so hard on their creatures being pumper up gods. They're just gonna wait, right? We're gonna shoot the crap out of that show off. We're going to the blockers. We want the Swift Spear. We want to make a move. Can I? No, he's got me. I should have went for the Bitter Triumph. No, he didn't. I guess you're gonna do it just to kill the shield right now. Which, I mean, is not a bad play. They've got such an enormous lead on me. We're just gonna go with this for now and sit back and wait for him to cast more creatures. I thought I made a mistake there. That's also a nasty card. We could cast it, but then we'd be tapped out, so we're not going there yet. I'm at turn 6 or 7, whatever it is, with a red deck, and I'm still at 17, so I don't need to make any rash calls. I'm the one with the resources. I'm tempted, right? Just because of how much mana we need for all this stuff. Crazy card. You're just tapping it all over the place. As long as it keeps my 2 mana free, I'm good. Now you have to start tossing cards, you're taking a ton of damage. And now we're gonna wait. He took the 8. Well, you're gonna die next turn if you don't come up with something now. Red decks can't play the patience game. This, in my opinion, is much too slow. Yeah, I'm gonna let you stack him right to the heavens. My Bitter Triumph is already locked and loaded. He wants to keep his cards. Mardu's gonna try and finish me off here. One more mana. That's all you got. There you go. Your show off is now going to a better place. It doesn't matter. Ooh-wee. What an odd mono red deck. He just didn't have enough creatures, did he? well, I think we're going to leave it right there, guys. There's some good examples of what the deck can do. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me that thumbs up. Tell everybody that you think the deck's worth of playing. Hit the old subscribe button so you can catch the next video when it comes out. And drop me a comment if you have any ideas. Lately I've been getting some more comments. It's nice to get the feedback. So enjoy yourselves, everyone, and have a great day.